Okay, so I am back, and hopefully, it seems like everything's streaming all right. So I never realized the bottom right-hand corner, the little play icon shows up. Interesting. It probably shouldn't do that, but anyways, so I'm back. Last night I had to cut the stream a little bit shorter than I would have otherwise, because yeah, there's some weird latency going on. So anyways, I did have to like kind of click through some of the story. I mean, I was reading it, but basically the short of it was, we've got a new person who is like some cross between a demon and a person, which was done by a lab, and we know it's a very good lab because of some logic that Mark, the evil lord, he just clearly knew that it was a good lab, and so we're going to the guild with Erica because the guild will know what to do, I think, is the story. And Mark encouraged us, so Mark is the evil lord, and Mark is encouraging us to go with Erica. So we're going to go to the front door where Erica's waiting, and then we're going to go and talk to the guild? I thought we had broken our machine. But anyways, so I will say now, this is, if it's anything like the first 3 hours have been, it's going to be a lot of me reading dialogue, because I do try and read all the dialogue, which in this game it's like a novel, so there's definitely been a lot more talking than there's been actual gameplay, so it's, which is what it is, so it's the game that it is. So anyways, with that, I'm just gonna keep going with it. So Darius, and to be clear, my voice acting is all over the place, so I will change depending on the moment how I'm approaching this. So it might get a bit monotone at times. Other times I might actually put some effort into it. Who knows? But anyways, it's just, you'll see in it. It's a lot. It's a tsunami of dialogue. So let's just get into it. Are you gonna come with us? Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. I'm so happy. I'll just say one thing. I'm only going with you for my magic research. On the way, if our interests turn out to be the same, and if I have free time, I'll help you. That sounds like it sounds a bit like an excuse. What? Scream. Sorry, I apologize. Don't scare people like that, Darius. She gets scared too easily. Yeah, Darius ranges between like seeming like an alright guy and then just being kind of a dick. So yeah. One more thing, Erica. We're gonna be traveling together for a while. You don't have to be so polite or any, but I'm happy that you respect me as a wizard. However, that sort of politeness all the time is a bit much. Okay, I understand. I'll try and be less formal from here on. Good. Wow, you're like a couple who've just started dating. What? Hey, are they? Anyways, scream, sorry. Hey, Darius. You're all ready then. Mark the Wizard. I'm sorry I haven't been able to thank you properly for everything you did for me. Ah, me too. You saved my life, but I never said thanks. There's no need for thanks. I know you're grateful, and that's good enough. Wait. Phew, I got here in time. I thought you were gonna go without me. Oh, you're coming too? Don't be so mean. I'm a friend. We've done so much together already. We've not been together long enough to be talking about already. I don't mind you coming, but it's not going to be a short journey. Are you okay being away from Mark? Of course, I'm going to be lonely. Mark seems so sad. It's so cute. But every now and again, it's good to have a bit of distance. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I guess so. You can read what she's thinking, just like a book. Darius and Rhoda, I've already divided out your work amongst the others. So have a good journey. Don't worry about things. Mark. Ah, yeah. Philia, I summoned a familiar spirit for you. You should travel together. Stare. Excuse me? Squeal. Looks like she really likes Philia. That's okay. It doesn't look like she's ever gonna leave Philia's side. Philia isn't gonna be able to join with other familiar spirits like this, is she? Philia isn't so used to fighting. Rather than trying many different... Okay, so this is what the game does, is it like... Someone asks a question and then it goes in extreme detail on the magical universe that they're in, which to my knowledge this is a standalone game. It's not part of any larger series, but someone dumped the whole lore notebook into this, like the first 3 hours of this game, maybe the whole game, but this is it right here. Philia isn't so used to fighting. Rather than trying many different partners, it might be easier to continue a partnership with just one familiar spirit. Yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at things. Is that okay, Philia? Yeah, if you think that's the best, Mark, then that's what I want to do. So, is that everything decided then? Stare. I only considered that you'd come with us, Philia. Are you gonna fight with us too? Yeah. The demons are really scary. I only fought a few times when I was in the village. It was with so many adults by my side. But the idea of becoming a nuisance, someone who has to be protected all the time, that's even scarier than fighting the demons. I'm sure I'll be a nuisance sometimes, even so, but I'm gonna do my best. Is that not good enough? No, it's good enough. I respect that feeling, Philia. You don't try to do too much, okay? Okay, thank you. Hey, let's get going. I want to try to get to the village at the foot of the mountain before nightfall. Yeah, good idea. I checked the map. It's quite a long way from here to a town where there's a branch of the guild. First, we'll go along the stumbly mountain path and head to the Shiganai village. Understood. Ah yeah, I want to ask you guys to check some new magic I made. Whenever you have some free time is fine. Anyway, let me explain briefly. You are now able to use magic research labs. If you invest in a magic research lab, the lab's level goes up, and in battles you are able to inflict much more damage on enemies using skills. When the level goes past 30 and 60, the lab becomes stronger, and you gain a 25% strengthening bonus. There are 2 types of labs, 1 physical and 2 magic. You can use gold to invest in either type. It's not so difficult, so give it a try. Yeah, okay, we'll do our best. I don't believe it. Who is it who's not honest about their feelings? Mark? What is it? I'll just say it. I lost everything I had, you know. Don't try tidying up my room without asking first, right? Of course not. As if I'd even think of doing that. I'll leave your room exactly as it is too, Erica. And Philia, in future you can use the room you used yesterday. So come back whenever you want. Thank you, wizard. Me too, thank you. Okay, let's set off to the stumbly mountain path. It's stuff like that where it's like, did you... I guess we needed to make sure that was well established before we went on to the next stage of the journey, was that they weren't going to mess with Darius's room. That Mark wouldn't mess with anybody's room. That was definitely a threat I needed closed. We also just got an achievement for getting the 3rd party member added. Oh, it's actually showing up on stream. Oh, finally. Xbox has been doing this for so long where they like won't let you show this kind of stuff. Because it was something where they didn't want people like broadcasting copyrighted material, and so anytime like you showed anything that was just like that wasn't the game itself, like it would show this Xbox thing, which was fine, but it wouldn't show stuff like achievements. And if it's like, I don't know. I like doing achievements, so it's cool to be able to share those. So that's sweet. Okay. Anyways, you're now able to go to Stumbly. And I mean this without a shred of sarcasm. This onto the next part of the story with the exciting music is my favorite part of the game by far. I love that it does that over sometimes very trivial segments of the story. It just adds to the positive vibes this game gives off, so. I guess we could do side quests, but I'm not going to do that. Where do you want to enter this location from? Okay, so we've got choices. I'm assuming we would just do it from the summit. I can't see Rhoda. Here I am. Wow. Ah, you changed your body into magic fragments so you can act away from the wizard, yeah? That's right. When people take a rest, their magic fragments recover, right? But familiar spirits can't restore their magic fragments when they're away from their partner. So they change their bodies into clumps of magic fragments in order to reduce the amount they use even by just a little bit. But when they do that, they can't touch things, and an able wizard can tell where they are from the amount of magic fragments, so they can't do anything bad. Anything bad? Like hiding when playing tag? Something like that? Yeah, something like that. But even so, isn't there a limit to how long they can be away from their partner? Yeah, that's why Mark is going to come to see us every now and again, to restore my magic fragments. Come to see us. I guess with him that's actually possible. Anyway, even if you can't see me, I'll somewhere around, don't worry. Okay, how about we get moving? So, yeah, there's another great example of, like, every small detail in the game is explained thoroughly. Lest you think that it's just because they needed the plot to move along. There's an in-universe explanation to everything, is my understanding, so. Ophelia. Ah, sorry. When I thought about how we're going to be heading to the village now, I suddenly got so scared. If I go into a village looking like this, aren't the villagers going to think I'm a demon and attack me? Ophelia. At the very least, they're not going to think you're human. Nice, Darius. Darius. It's a fact. Yeah, but that's why I'll call you my familiar spirit, Ophelia. I'm a familiar spirit? There are familiar spirits that look like humans on the outside. You won't be doubted. Out of all the people we meet, we're only going to end up forming deep connections with a handful. So there's no need to give all the details about you to every single person we meet. We'll give the majority of people a reason that's easy to understand. Only the remaining handful of people need to know the truth. That's good enough. Or do you want everyone to know everything about you? No, you're right, Darius. Even so, I'm still scared to meet people. But I know that you and the others know that I am who I am. So I'm going to be okay, I'm sure of it. I guess so. But if ever anyone says anything mean to you, just tell me, okay? I'll make sure the bullies get what they deserve. This is true. This group, as much as they spend their time talking, can lay down some heavy shit if they need to, especially since it's on easy difficulty. So, yeah, thank you. However, Darius, if you want to make her feel better, you should be more honest with her. I just told her the facts. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't get any funny ideas. You're not very honest with yourself, are you? Okay, I guess we can leave things like that. Let's go, Ophelia. Yeah. Okay. Ah, she's got no sense of direction. I need to go after her quick. Forget direction, this looks bad. Hey, are you okay? No, before that, are you really feeling Water. Water, please. Water? Ah, because you're a plant demon, right? You really are troublesome. Ah, water. More water. Darius. Why did you come from that way? Maybe I fell into the trap of the real evil lord. Be careful, Darius. By the way, where did Thelia go? Here she is. Water. Thelia, it's okay. I'll help you right now. It was the right choice to come with them. You need water regularly, Thelia. And don't you go on without me, Erica. Okay, so the whole thing was just to have that cutscene, I guess. And don't you go on without me, Erica. Understand? I'll try to take care. Don't treat me like a kid. Just accept it. You've got no sense of direction. Jesus Christ. I can find my way to wherever I want to. But yeah, okay. When you walk in front of us, Darius, somehow the path doesn't confuse me. It's strange. Sigh. Okay. Well, we made it to Story Quest 19. So Erica has no sense of direction. Thelia, who withers so easily, just a short time after leaving, you are already worried. Go down the mountain path heading for the village. Okay. So yeah, you can actually adjust the enemy encounter rates. Which I guess could come back to haunt you. If, you don't level up fast enough or something. Now, I want to talk to the knight. How do we get to him? Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I feel like this game was designed to be like a mobile game or something. Hi, in battle there's a repeat button shown. Do you know how to use it? The button is for when you want to repeat the same action as the previous turn. If it was an attack, it will be the same attack. If it was a recovery item, it will be the same recovery item. But you can't use items you've used up or skills where the cooldown time isn't over. That was just a short explanation, but those are the basics. Thanks for listening. Hey, here, this is a token of thanks. It's my favorite button. Use it if you feel like it. Okay. So let's make our way down the mountain path. I think there's a sprite for like a log with an axe in it for no particular reason. Alright, we made it. Stumbly Mountain Cave. It said something else there, I didn't catch it though. Okay, we got new stuff. Demons with the same form as normal, but different colors may sometimes appear. Each have different strengths and weaknesses. Metal demons. They're extremely hard and critical attacks or special equipment are necessary to damage it. Defeat them to gain large amounts of experience and gold. Supremo. Their parameters are high and they inflict special effect on all opponents. Defeat them to gain huge amounts of experience and gold. Titan demons, they're slower but tough and strong. These can gain large amounts of experience and gold. And then bomb demons, when their fuse counter drops to 0, they explode and inflict damage on the entire party. It may be possible to steal green stones from them. Okay, so like this one, the one with the dynamite on his forehead is the bomb one. So we're going to select him and then. Yeah. Nice. Okay, that's dealt with. Okay, she's kind of weak, but we'll get better. Okay, so Erica leveled up and no effect learned. Okay. Is there any Any point to this? No. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, maybe there's like a secret passageway, which I almost like don't even want to. There it is. Right, okay, so this one's the steel one, which maybe I want to use one of my spells? I like that it says the additional effect is silence inflicted. Lowish probability. No specific probability, just lowish. Alright, let's just do it. Let's mix it up a little bit. See, I feel like thunder would work well. That's good. Yeah, perfect. When you use a skill to attack an enemy, you may sometimes stun the enemy. This happens when you use a skill to launch a pursuing attack, but be careful, enemies can stun you too. But it's fair. No, hold on. Okay, there are some, you know, like interesting abilities in this game. Oh, we found a flower. There's a path up there too. Yeah, but it's too high. How could we climb up to it? It doesn't look like a proper path either. And if we have to think about using magic... This is a stretchy flower. A stretchy flower? It's a type of plant that can grow in any location. It can grow up to 10 meters too. There's no way we can wait for it to grow though. Actually, I have an idea. Ophelia, tell the flower to lend you its power. This is never gonna work. You won't know unless you try. That's awesome. Oh man. Okay. Just don't laugh at me when it doesn't work. Lend me your power. Wow. Incredible. I just said it as a joke. That was a real surprise. Incredible, Ophelia. You can even do things like that. I guess I can, but with things like this, I feel like I'm moving more and more away from being a human. What are you upset about? It's a wonderful ability. A special talent that only you have, Ophelia. That's what I think. Don't you like it, though? No, if that's what you think, Erica, then I think it's wonderful too. How can you do that, though? Sorry, I don't know either. Don't look at me like that. Darius, if you're planning to make her the subject of your research, don't think I'm just going to stand by and watch. I'm not that interested. If the plant grows, it grows. That's good enough. If you're so unenthusiastic, then actually it leaves me with nothing to say. I'm not a biologist. I'm a wizard. If something's not connected to magic, I'm not interested in it. Anyway, it really just doesn't care about anything unless it's magic. Anyway, Felia, if there's another spot like this, please help us again. I'll try my best. Come across a high place with a stretchy flower in towns and dungeons, press the RP button, with Felia at the head of the group, and investigate. Yeah. So we need, like, proficiencies. And then we can go like this. Something blah blah blah. Use the plant. And we go up there. I know each character can do like one of these things. Stumbling mountain caves. There's so many mechanics in this game. Occasionally things that don't look like demons will appear in battles, defeat them and make game items. Open a can demon and you get rare items and equipment, and sometimes there might be a monster inside the drum. If you leave can demons as they are, the battle will end when all their enemies have been defeated. Use can opener to open can demons immediately. Break open a peach demon and you can get rare items and equipment. If you leave peach demons as they are, battle will end when all of their enemies have been defeated. Use machete to break open peach demons immediately. Okay, so we have a peach demon. I don't really have much to say beyond that. She doesn't have any multi-unit attack, so she's also not super strong. But didn't need to be, and that's okay. An obstacle. If it were me, I'd cut open a path. Let's do this. Fight. Okay, let's go on. Cool. Alright, so assign this. We're now at the 3-hour mark of this game, so only 12 more to go. I'm excited. Do we have to change? I guess we gotta figure out who. Okay, so we can just give this to one of our familiars. Okay. I I see. It's hard not to comment on how like this game has just like characters that are literally like hands that you fight. I don't really know what to say beyond that. It's just that's nice. 2 down. Oh, that's well, we don't need to do the drop because I don't think it does much. Oh, we got a can ticket, which is good. I think we made progress. The names for the zones pop up so quickly that it's very difficult, if not impossible, to actually read them, so I'm not sure where we are. I don't know if there's a way to check if we're going the right way. Oh boy, here we go. Hey, there are some humans and they're surrounded by demons. Yeah, we're gonna go closer. Grrr. They've decided to aim for me. Right now is a great chance. Leave me behind and get away. No way. That's an order. Grrr. Growl. Eh? Leave this to us. Darius, Ophelia. Okay. I'll be right there. Grrr. Roar. Alright. Go. Grrr. Puff, puff. Are you guys okay? No injuries? No injuries. My name is Erica Shearer. I am a soldier of the guild. This is Darius, a wizard, and Ophelia, a familiar spirit. We're not suspicious people. You two don't need to worry. We're not suspicious people. No, I wasn't doubting you. I was just lost for words. Your fighting was incredible. Damn straight it was. Kick some ass. Thank you for helping us just then. I'm Cloney. I live in Burbia Town. And this is my servant. That was a dangerous situation. Thank you for what you did. Burbia Town? That's so far away. I just thought I'd pay a visit to a friend of my grandfather who lives nearby. We set out from Shigane Village, so actually we haven't really walked far. Even so, it was pretty reckless, just the two of you. You don't have weapons and you're not wizards. Yeah, we know nothing of battle. If it had been just me, I could have avoided any problems just by using a magic tool to evade demons. Just you? Clooney was coming along to begin with. I heard he was heading to the Stumbly Mountain path, and I went after him with a demon repellent trying to get there before him. By the time I caught up with him, though, the effects of both our magic tools had run out. I see. Excuse me, what are we gonna do? About what? About Clooney. It'd be pretty bad if you were attacked by demons again. If possible, I'd like to escort him to that friend's house, but that's in a different direction from where we're going. Erica, do you actually know the direction? Don't be so rude. Yeah, seriously, Darius. Ha 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 ha. Thank you for your concern, but it's okay. It looks like we're gonna have some others with us now. Oh, there's others. Clooney, there you are. You're not injured, are you? I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry. If you're gonna apologize, then please don't do things like that in the first place. Do you realize just how shocked we were when we saw the note you'd left? Even the location wasn't clear, and going alone to where that suspicious person is? What's more, Clooney, you're not so strong compared to other people. If you really want to go, please make sure you're in a better condition than now. Okay, this time I'll go back with you. More than that, though, how about you say thank you to those guys? To them? They saved us when we were attacked by demons. Wait, you're telling your servants to say thank you to us for saving you? That's shitty boss. Okay, is that right? Okay, here you are. No, we didn't help to get some sort of reward. If there's something being offered, you should take it. And Darius is like, I'll take the reward. Hey, I'm happy to get these. They're pleased to be able to give me them. Both sides are satisfied. Isn't that the best outcome? That's right. Okay, I understand. I'll accept the reward. Darius just kind of lays down the rules. He's just like, nope, this is the way it is. Okay, we're gonna be heading back. Erica, Darius, I'm sure we'll meet again sometime. You too, Felia. Yeah, we're all friends now, so, he. You get too stressed. You hardly spoke at all. But I didn't think we'd meet anyone. Not before we arrived in the village, anyway. Ugh. So now you shouldn't be stressed anymore, right? Just say you're a familiar spirit and you'll be okay. You should know that now from how things went just then. I guess so. But Clooney. I've heard that name somewhere. He has servants and protection. Maybe he's a famous rich person. It doesn't matter now anyway. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Okay, you're now able to go to the Stumley Mountain Path base in Shiganai Village. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Ah, there we go. So we made it out of the Stumley Mountain Path and to the Shiganai region and the Shiganai village. Yes. I wonder if we're ever going to leave this map, or if that's pretty much everything in the game. Here we are. This is Shiganai village. Have you been here before, Rhoda? Yeah, we're almost completely self-sufficient, but there are some things we can only get by buying them. Therefore, one of us familiar spirits drops in here from time to time to do some errands. Ah, I only told the villagers Mark's name, and he's a wizard. I feel sorry for Mark. Can't be easy living the way he has to. By the way, is there a bookshop in this village? I don't think so. Do you want to read something? Yeah, that book by Darius. If I could find the book written under the name Holy Angel Feeling Princess, I'd like to read that, though. Hey, how do you know about that? Scream. Sorry, Mark told me last night, instead of a lullaby. Moving on. Tut. Okay, forget all of that right now. Erase it from your memory. No, that's impossible. Water. Again? Splash. Phew. Thank you. This is your first journey. You must be tired. Go to bed early today. Yeah, that sounds good. It's Rhoda, isn't it? You on an errand? Ah, hi. No, I'm on the day out today. Wait, I thought you couldn't leave people. Anyway. What? Ah, it's Erica, isn't it? You gave me a request before, didn't you? Long time no see. I never thought we'd meet again here. It's more than a year ago now. You were such a help back then. And you have Rhoda with you this time. Does that mean you took on one of her master's requests? Yeah. I see. Do your best, eh? Yeah. A demon? Weird. He needs you. This is my familiar spirit. She's no demon. Familiar spirit? Ah, okay. Sorry about that. No, actually, I'm sorry myself. Looking like this. Actually, thinking about it, demons don't come close to this village anymore. At least we got a talisman statue built here. That's why. Or at last we got it. Oh, it's the same. Totally not the same statue. A magic gathering statue? There will be demons. No, Rhoda. That's a talisman statue. It's different from a magic gathering statue. It wards off the demons and protects the people in their daily lives. They look pretty much the same. At least it says that. I mean, like, they do look exactly the same, except one's bigger than the other. Are those built by the guild too? Yeah, but they cost more to build than magic gathering statues. The guild helps with the cost, but even so, I heard that there are still many regions that don't have statues because they can't raise the funds. This village only got its statue a few weeks ago. The mayor of the next town helped us. We finally got our statue. We're really grateful. Ah, sorry for keeping you so long. I hope your work goes smoothly, Erica. Thank you. Okay, a talisman statue. The medium is the statue, but it's made with magic, right? Once the development is complete, it should be easy to make more and more of them. The guild must be making a killing. How is this relevant to anything? Hey, don't say crazy things like that. We'll wait until night to check on the road to the town where there's a branch of the guild. For now, let's go to the inn. I mean, I don't know what I'm complaining about. We're making progress. We're at Story Quest 21, the end of the first day. You have arrived safely at your destination for today, Shiganai Village. Head for the inn in the village to prepare for tomorrow. Is this the inn? It has the symbol of Islam, if I'm not mistaken, on it. This wizard has, greetings, travelers. I've been researching I don't know why I did this. Clearly, there's just not enough for me to read, so I've been researching familiar spirits for a few days now. Do you know how to use familiar spirit contracts? Well, let me tell you. If you already know, listen anyway, because it'll be a good revision. First, let me tell you about familiar spirits. Apart from our world Brandel, there's a world where only spirits live. That world is called Lost. Inhabitants of Lost live very unsettled existences. However, if they're summoned by a wizard and form a partnership, they can make their own existence more settled and stable. If they form a partnership and become a familiar spirit, in return they give absolute loyalty and powerful abilities to their partner wizard and to that wizard's allies. Next, let me explain how familiar spirits act in battle situations. Familiar spirits are dependable allies that will fight you in battles. They will always fight with you in battles. They will always be in the sub-character position. The familiar spirit's parameters change depending on the partner's parameters. They also rise slightly with the familiar's own level. Also, when the partner's level reaches a certain value, some familiar spirits may become able to use new skills. Apart from battles, familiar spirits can also help in the magical garden and earn maid coins. That's the basic info for familiar spirits. Next, let me tell you about contracts that are needed for forming partnerships with familiar spirits. Some of the residents of Lost want to form partnerships as soon as possible, so they prepare familiar spirit contracts. These allow the summoning process to be omitted when forming a partnership. If you use a familiar spirit contract, the partnership is formed automatically, and you can have the familiar spirit take part in battles and help in other ways. You can use the familiar spirit contracts you gain on your travels by going to menu items. Use them to form partnerships. After forming a partnership, you can change the familiar spirit that takes part in battle for menu strategy familiar spirits. In an auto battle, the tactics set for the partner will be followed. If the partnership is already formed, there will be an effect that raises the level by 5. How is that? My knowledge is something special, right? It really is. It's phenomenal. Okay, see you again sometime. Alright, so we have... This is like an armor. Yes. We are just going to sell all the miracle water we have for 6,000. Now we have like unfathomable amounts of gold. So that's sweet. Increases the partner's level by 5. Wow. I guess I should read some of this stuff. I think some of these are... Okay, so I can use like 17 strength flowers. Let's do this actually. This sounds ridiculous. That we can do this. I'm not gonna mess with the familiar spirits, but apparently there's a lot more coming, so let's use the strength flower. We're just gonna absolutely like turn him into a monster. You want to use this contract to form a partnership? Yes, we're going to form it. Now we have a planted mushroom partner. Yes, and now we have a wasabi partner. Okay, sweet. That's pretty cool. This stuff we can't use out of combat. Let's invest and invest. Okay. We also have a magical garden. But we don't have any bulbs. Shoot. Well. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna combine all of her trays. I don't actually understand how this works, but I think it makes things stronger, so I'm just gonna do it. And then equip everything strongest. I'm very good at this game. Yeah. Okay. Now that we have that very balanced build. Okay, they've got these like really scandalous books at the stores too. Okay. It's all one store. Chest. Wait, is that a bulb? Did we just get something that we could plant? Yes, we did. There we go. Well, well, it's Rhoda. Is your master busy making magic today, too? Okay, so everyone knows everyone in this town. Alright, now we're in the inn. Okay. Well, well. You. Let me go, Erica. What are you doing all of a sudden? It's not polite to her. I'm begging you. Let me go, Erica. Stop that. You're giving me the creeps. Sorry about him. No, don't worry about it. Long time no see, Darius. You look well. This is someone you know? That's even more impolite, then. I'm done for. No, wait. They took everything I had, so I don't have any more debts, which means... Hey, you. Got time back then. Learn some manners. Ugh, she's got some sort of superhuman strength. Darius, are you hurt? I'm Erica Shearer. I'm a soldier belonging to the guild. That's Ophelia. I'm not going to explain why, but she's with me. Well, I see. I am Madame Curie. This is my sister. Or Madame Curie? Nice to meet you. My name is Sol. The kid behind me is Madame Curie's Madame Curie's sister. Wow, ventriloquism? Ventriloquism? Heh. No, of course not. It's all me talking. Isn't that right, Miss Curie? Wow, incredible. I manage the Maid Association. It's a financial organization. Darius borrowed large amounts of money from us for his magic research. We're here today to collect that money. What? I know the Maid Association. When Mark was developing magic for sale, he made use of their services many times. Mark too? So the wizard who wanted nothing to do with the guild used the Maid Association as brokers then. That's right. Mark was a good customer. He paid back the money he borrowed right away. Different from somebody. Hey, just wait. Collection? I already paid back the money. I never gave my consent. Well, the amount we got then wouldn't even cover the nail of my little toe. Hey, of course, now I don't think you can pay the whole sum back right here and now. As a special case, you can pay us back in installments. So now I'll just take 30,000 gold. Okay. Here, take it. Yeah, that's 30,000 gold, no problem. Okay, sister. Good boy, you paid what you owe, so you get these. You're gonna charge me for them as well, are you? Of course not. I wish you'd trust me. The crying is so obviously false. Okay, that's all I have to say. We'll say goodbye here. Even if you're surrounded by girls, you shouldn't play with fire, you know. As if I would. What's wrong? Mumble. Okay, I understand. Anyway, I'm gonna be heading back now. You want something else? Actually, I want to ask you a big favor. You would gain big from it. What do you want to do? Gain big, eh? Okay, I'll listen to what you have to say. I knew you would. Way to the northeast of Shigane village, there's an old tower. Do you know of it? No, I've never heard anything about it. Is there anything we might be able to sell for a good price in that tower? Heh heh, just what I thought you'd say, Darius. There is indeed. That place is a little bit dangerous, actually, so nobody's set foot there yet. Madame Curie is sure that there's lots of treasure there. Right now, you could get it all. Yeah, that sounds fun. Leave the capture of that tower to us. But there's just one problem. I don't actually have the key needed to unlock the tower. That key is called a green key. Apparently you can buy it in a shop. It might be worth buying. That's the end of the chat. See you again soon. Okay, so now we're able to go to the Melia Lance Tower. Just then, Madame Curie said something about playing with fire. What did she mean? Fire? Oh no, it's not a game where you burn me or something, is it? I would hope not. That would get really dark. Don't do that. If you burn me, it'd be really bad. This is weird. Oh man, what sort of person do you think I am? Sorry, but I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Wake me up if anything happens. See you later. Hey, Darius, we've not checked into the inn yet. Yeah, you should probably actually check in at the inn. Ah, you're awake, Darius. Good morning. Yeah. Hey, why are you here? To restore Rhoda... What are you doing here? To restore Rhoda's magic fragments. I've already done that, though. I wanted to drink that cafe au lait you make. I was just waiting for you to wake up. Ah, you said something about that before, but how did you get here then? Even if it's a place he's unfamiliar with, if Rhoda's there, he can use movement magic whenever he wants to move to that place. Incredible, yeah. Mark is, I guess. Sigh. I hope this is okay. The ingredients are different from normal, so the taste will be too. It's great. When I drink your cafe au lait, Darius, my body and my soul just feel so relaxed. What about the coffee I make, Mark? I like your coffee too, Rhoda. Great. I'm going back. See you soon. Was he really just waiting for one cafe au lait? Exact question I had. Was that literally the only thing I had in there? Ha 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 ha. I don't know Mark so well yet, but I'd say that was pretty much like something he'd do. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, let me explain about today's schedule. The branch of the guild we're heading for is in the town of Burbia. Burbia. Ah, that's where that guy from yesterday said he lived. Correct. The route to Burbia town I've chosen will take us through the Honkai ruins. I'll mark the location on the map, so... You want me to lead the way, right? Yeah, okay. Please, this is the second map. By increasing the number of locations you can move to, you become able to adventure into other regions. Use the LB and right B button to switch the map. Apart from progressing through the story, by listening to what people in towns have to say, you can increase the number of locations even more. Okay, let's go to Honkai Ruins. Alright, we're now able to go to the Honkai Ruins. On to the next part of the story. Yay. Okay. We can explore back here. I like that this inn conveniently has exactly 4 beds. And so I'm going to save here, and then I'm going to take a quick, like, 5-minute-ish break, and then we'll continue on with this amazing journey that we're on. So yeah, be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and let's keep going with our playthrough of the Wizards of Rendell. Story quest 22. Erica has chosen a route through the Honkai ruins as the way to get to Burbia town. Enter the ruins heading for Burbia. Okay, that's simple enough. That sounds incredibly dangerous, but so be it. Okay, there's some dudes over here like whispering and stuff. Whisper, whisper. Well, I tried talking to them. Eh? That's Erica. What's she doing in a place like this? Using her father's name? The daughters of Gladius the warrior. She only passed her test because of Daddy's connections. Alright, well, so there's some dudes gossiping over there. I couldn't hear that very well. Was it something bad about you, Erica? Shall we go after them? No, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. There's nothing to be done about the criticism either. What? My father, Gladius Shearer, was a famous warrior. He saved so many people in the past. He's someone who all skilled soldiers want to be like. But although I'm his daughter, I don't seem to be able to live up to what the soldiers expect of me. It's a fact that I'm solely in the name of my father. Jesus Christ. It's a fact that I'm solely in the name of my father. Therefore, I just have to live with the insults. Actually, I take them more as encouragement than as bullying. So you guys don't have to worry about things like that. That's terrible. It is terrible. People shouldn't say bad things like that about you, Erica. You don't deserve it. I mean, you helped someone like me even. And look, she's fine with it. Leave it. Darius. Leave it, I said. If we stick our noses in, we'll end up doing more harm than good. But, Ophelia, thanks. You too, Darius. Erica. Come on, it's still a long way to Burbia town. Let's not waste any time. To Honkai ruins. Okay. Well, let's see how our magical garden is doing. We're gonna harvest this. Yeah, nice. We got all those Veet flowers, plus we got some new strength bulbs, all of which are going to go to one character until I break this game. Alright. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, we're going to go to items. And then use all these new bulbs. Oh, did it finally tell me I couldn't add any more vitality? Just maxed him. Okay, so we have the Million Lance Tower that we could go to, but we also have new areas, so the Honkai ruins. I don't know. I kind of want to know what's at the Million Lance Tower. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we've got 1,192 gold. Welcome to my tower. There's nothing particularly valuable here, you know. But anyway, take your time here. Eh? You want to go through there? Do you have the green key? If you don't have a green key, you can't enter. I don't have any green key. You have some vigor stones you can buy one at the shop. How about it, eh? Yeah, if I feel like it. Okay. You know, let's go back to the Shanghai village. Or Shiganai village. See if we can buy a green key here. Now I just gotta know. No, they don't have a key. Okay. Lame. Okay, so we can't do that, so we're just gonna go to the Pirates. In the west entrance. These ruins don't look like they were built by magic. No, they were definitely built by humans. These ruins date from when the royal house of Steru ruled. So many years have passed since they were built, but there's no worry of them collapsing. Even now, they're used as a route by so many people. Steru, I remember hearing that name somewhere before. Everybody knows it, Darius. Are you a citizen of Lost rather than Randall? Holy shit. I just never saw the point of studying any history that wasn't connected to magic. Don't be so proud about it. You really have no interest in anything but magic, do you? About 200 years ago, this world, Randall, was ruled by the royal family of Steru. But when the evil Lord appeared, all that met its end. Among the fear caused by the threat of the evil Lord, an organization was formed in the belief that humans should protect the world. These days, the Guild fulfills those duties. I can't believe that the day has come when I have to explain such a general knowledge to someone older than me. You say something to him too, Felia. You're still not bothered about that thing in the village, are you? Yeah, I mean, I didn't like it. No matter how great or bad a parent is, a child is still their own person. Parent and child aren't the same person. If someone has something they want to say about me, I want them to base their comments on me, not my parents. Don't you think so too, Darius? You put it like that. From way back, I've lived deep in the mountains and I've had almost no chance to meet people. Actually, after I was 10, I didn't even live with my parents. So, your parents are... Wait, don't jump to conclusions. They're not dead or anything. When I was just 10 years old, they left me on my... Even better, they left me on my own and set off on a journey to research magic. I've never seen them since, but sometimes they send me rare herbs, so I'm sure they're still alive. Ah, I see. Sorry I jumped to conclusions so swiftly like that. I understand what you want to say, Felia. If you want to know about me, ask me. I think it's a pretty good way of looking at things. But actually, everything about my dad makes me proud. That's why even people just judge me as the daughter of Gladys the warrior. I don't mind it. And I don't mind exactly what they say about me either. Sorry that my being around you makes you feel bad, but sometime soon, I'm gonna live up to everyone's expectation. I promise that. Erica, I guess that means you understand what people say. Yeah, I guess so. I understand. In that case, I'll say no more. Right now, I guess you should just do the best you can so that those guys get even a slightly better opinion of you. Or just ignore them. I'm gonna help too, Erica. I want everyone to see as many of your good points as possible. Thanks, Felia. Okay, so let's go on. We shouldn't be wasting time here. Come on. Banke ruins with more than 2 centuries of history. On the other side of the ruins is Burbia. Oh, here we go. Turn the encounters down. Okay, it's got one of these arrow thingies. Okay, so we got the Centaur Supremo now. Actually, one of our characters is actually taking not insignificant amount of damage. Honkai Ruins Depth. This is... What's wrong, Felia? There are unstable areas across this floor. Unstable. But if we worry about things like that, we'll never be able to move forward. Darius, can I say something? What? It's really difficult to say. Oh, come on. Just say what you want to say. One of those unstable parts Felia was talking about is right underneath you. Oh, there goes Darius. Alright. Are you okay? Puff, puff. Be careful, yeah? There's something like that, tell me sooner. You fell through the hole without listening to what I was saying. Don't talk garbage. But look carefully at this part of the floor, there's some cracks in it. If we're really careful, there should be no problem. Yeah, let's go, but taking great care. Okay, so I think... Looks like the floor is okay from here on. Let's get moving. Okay, that was, Wait, no, hold on. There's a secret room back here, isn't there? Oh. Nope. Careful. Ah. Oh, it's an empty treasure chest. But you know what isn't empty? I bet if we fall in the right spot, like here. Yeah. I think that mechanic's actually kind of cool. Too far, okay. Oh, that's the one we did before, okay. So it like resets it every time. Ahihi and come on. I guess you probably should have gone for the bomb centaur first, but... Okay, 7 gold, nice. Yes, right. I forgot. This, he can analyze magic portals, and then he gets a reward. Okay, is there like a way out of here? Or is this kind of it? Man, this is... okay, this is... Oh, hold on. No, this is new. Oh, you can make the map bigger. That's awesome. Way better. Okay. I think we already got a planted mushroom contract, but we did get a significant amount of gold from that, so it's good. Wow, that's such a game changer to have that. Aha. Now we can turn off enemy encounters altogether, which is great. Those guys were in Shiganai Village. Go closer. Roar. Scream. Somebody help us. This is bad. Let's go. Yeah. Come on, you're up against us now. Growl. Are you guys okay? What a stupid question, idiot. We were injured because you took so long to get here. Eh? Gladius the warrior would have come to rescue us before we ever got into a situation like that. With a daughter like you, I bet Claudius is turning in his grave. Well, that's pretty rough. Hey, stop that. You keep clinging on to your father's name, but you're just as weak as ever. There's no way you'll ever become a warrior. Never. Ha 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 ha. Sigh. You got things just a little bit wrong there. Who are you? Darius? I'm pretty sure it's you guys who become warriors. People can't even offer a word of thanks to the people who helped them. Hey. Darius. Okay, me too. Look at Erica. She's so... Water. Water. Arg, it's a monster. Water. Water. splash. I told you to drink plenty of water, didn't I? Sorry, thanks. A monster. Did they mean me? Well, you did sort of look like a monster. I guess that's what they meant. I see. My angry face was effective, was it? Yeah, that's it. Darius. Didn't I say that I'd learned to live with comments like that? Yeah, you did. But rolling your hands into fists, biting your tongue so hard it bleeds, and shaking violently in an effort to stay quiet, yeah, it really looks like you've learned to live with them. Your father passed away, did he, Erica? Yeah, 5 years ago, while he was on a mission. In that case, you're the only one who can change what other people feel about your father, right? Huh? If you're judged on your father's achievements, then of course the opposite is also true. If you just continue to grin and bear things, then it wouldn't be odd if your father became known as the father of a soldier who couldn't say anything, no matter what was said about her, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm not saying you need to respond to every single comment. If what you say isn't backed up by your actual ability, then your comments are nothing more than quibbles. Just go forward, don't look down. Look into the eyes of the person you're facing. Bottling things up and reacting to things are different. Yeah, I guess so. I want to protect my father's name, but actually I've been showing contempt for it, haven't I? Thanks, Darius. I was just about to lose sight of something important. I didn't do anything you need to thank me for. Let me just say one thing. I don't have any interest in magic, but your straight-up attitude, I don't think that's bad. I'd even be ready to help you straighten your back if it ever starts to bend. So keep improving your skills and become a soldier whose name is known even in the back of beyond. If you do that, I'll call you Erica the Warrior. Hahaha, I'm happy to hear you say that, Darius, but status as a warrior is determined by the guild. If anyone uses that title without permission, their punishment is severe. Why do things have to be so difficult? So just wait a while. When I become a real warrior, there won't be any problem. In that case, I'll be looking forward to great things from you. Yeah, you do that. Wow, things sound pretty good here. I didn't mean to, but I overheard. You're standing right there, like, you didn't overhear anything. Anyways, what do you mean, things sound pretty good? Of course, I'm talking about the wonderful atmosphere between two people who only have eyes for each other. Hey, you did it again. Scream. Hey, I can feel a breeze. The exit must be pretty close. Come on, let's keep moving. She's making us look like fools. You think so? Of course. Anyone who says something like that to me must know that I want nothing to do with love, however it comes. However, I don't think she's doing it out of malice. I get the sense that she feels some friendliness towards us, and that she wants to joke with us. If that's what you think, I guess I can overlook it this time. Okay, we should get moving too. Alright, so we're now able to go to the Honkai Ruins, East Entrance, and Burbia Town. Sweet. Okay, which looks a lot like the last village we were in. Honkai Ruins with more than 2 centuries of history. On the other side of the ruins is Burbia Town. Oh, here we go. Wow, this is a pretty huge town. I'm feeling dizzy already. If you feel dizzy at this, you'll faint when you see Shut Town. No doubt about it. Shutty is the biggest town in the world. Have you ever been there, Darius? A few times, to look for books. This town is smaller than Shutty, that's for sure. There's a branch of the guild here, and a mansion where the descendants of the royal family of Staroon live. The house of the royal family? So where is it? I don't see any castle. The royal family hasn't lived in a castle since way before we were born. course it doesn't exist anymore. I see. The Starun family has no political power anymore, but instead, people from the family have served as the mayor of this town for generations. They have strong links with many other regions, and they engage in activities to help others, such as assistance to economically poor areas. They sound pretty kind. Well, they have more than enough money. You shouldn't say things like that, Darius. There are people who look at it that way, though. Anyway, speculation aside, it's a fact that they've helped so many people. Whatever. Anyway, where's the branch of the guild? It's that building over there. I've already prepared the report we need to submit. Let's go. You have finally arrived at Burbia Town, the branch office of the guild. Your destination is right in front of you. I am Erica Shearer, a soldier of the guild. I want to ask the branch chief here to check my report. No problem, I'll take the report in your identity card. Oh, I like that there's a turtle. Sorry to have kept you waiting. First, your guild identity card. Actually, there was a change to the regulations 3 months ago. You need to renew your identity card, Erica. Until you do that, you have almost no rights as a guild soldier. What? I never heard anything about that. It's a really small change and it only affects a few people. For that reason, it wasn't publicized so much. Details... This is... Yeah, again, just... Every little detail must be explained, in case, because they want to make sure that the story is unassailable from any angle. But yeah. Anyways, details were sent to the registered addresses of the people who would be affected, though. What were you doing 3 months ago? 3 months ago? I was concentrating on getting things prepared before I headed to the wizard's place. I was out of the house a lot, and I seem to remember getting a bit careless about checking post. That was a bad mistake. That happens to everyone. Just make sure you're more careful in the... Wait. Anyways. Just make sure you're more careful in the future. Sigh. So my report is just going to stay here for the time being, right? No, it looked pretty urgent, so I handed it to Branch Chief Vale. When he looked over it, he said he wanted to hear the story directly from you guys, but for that reason, you need to renew your identity card. Okay, so let me renew my identity card right now. No problem. Okay, so there's a request we'd like you to take on. Demon suppression. The requester is Mayor Starun. Yes, it's a request from the mayor. You can get the details directly from him. I'll contact him from here. You go directly to the mayor's mansion. Understood. Sorry about all of this. No, it's nothing. So let's go to the mayor's mansion. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is great. Now let's go talk to the turtle. Nice, okay, that made me happy. It's about the highlight of the night for me. I'm not going to read out the little conversations with people just because I'm dying a little bit. No, not going to do it. Okay, let's go to... Oh, it's Clooney. I've been waiting for you guys. Clooney? Does that mean... Yeah, I'm the mayor of Burbia Town. I'm Clooney Staroon. I never imagined you were the mayor. It certainly was a surprise. Yeah, me too. I didn't think I'd get to see you all again so soon. Hey, you guys. I explained before about the status of the mayor Staroon, didn't I? That he was respected as a member of the royal family? That's in the past now. He's right, Erica. The Staroon family hasn't been respected as the royal family since way before we were born. Now I'm just the mayor. And anyways, you guys saved my life. There's no need for any formality. But, of course I'm not going to force you. But if you can, I'd prefer you to be friendly rather than formal. I understand, so I'm sensing you're not quite happy with that. Ugh. Yeah, okay, Clooney. Good. So let's move on to the matter of the request. I'd like you to suppress the demons that are causing trouble in the southern parts of the Honkai ruins. Is there an entrance in the southern part too? Yeah, it's blocked though, so it can't be used as a route through the whole ruins. There are 2 demons I want you to deal with. They're in the deepest part of the Honkai ruins, going in from the southern entrance. Anyway, Erica, let's do the treasure trust registration. Yes, sir. I know you guys are all pretty strong. Even so, don't let your guard down. No, we won't. Okay, let's set off as soon as we're ready. Okay, so there's some change there that happened that somehow... Wait, there's another turtle. Okay, hold on. This game has a lot of turtles, and I appreciate that. Oh man, the controls in this game are... I can't. Oh man, oh, lots of little things here. So I guess it said if you talk to people that it'll open up. Well, that door is locked. If you talk to people, sometimes they'll give you access to new zones, so I'm trying to be a good adventurer. Okay, let's do some housekeeping here, I think. Okay, so we did that, and then we're going to go to weapon strengthening. Oh, cool. We got a achievement for that. I wasn't even sure if I'm doing this the right way. I've just been amalgamating anything. Okay, so we got all our weapons amalgamated. Let's see if we can't sell some stuff. Do you have the green key? No. So, true to our emphasis on just making Darian as strong as possible. Darius, I mean. I'm just gonna put everything in that. And then we have some more. Oh yeah, slime contract. Strength flower. Right, so now he has 166 strength. Even though he's a wizard, as far as I can tell. Well, I think, yeah, he's very explicitly a wizard. The young man you met on the path is the mayor of Burbia, and a descendant of the royal family. At Clooney's request, head for the south entrance of the Honkai Road. Okay, well, here we go. We're going to go to the Honkai River ruins. Did it say which entrance it was? I thought it was the east entrance. Hold on. South entrance. Okay, good. I'm glad I checked that. Okay, I think that's probably a good stopping point for tonight. So I will exit out to the main menu. Oh wait, you can't do that in this game. There's no, at least as far as I know. Oh yeah, you can. I hope we didn't delete the game. It scares me sometimes the way those are worded. Let's see, load the game. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so, that's the... I guess this is part 3. It feels kind of like the second part of my playthrough. Yeah, we're about 4.5 hours in. Although I'd say that this probably counts as like 5 hours towards playing this game. So I don't know. I'd say we still got a good amount of streams to go before I'll call it with this one. I don't know if we're gonna finish the main story, but yeah, it's been interesting. I mean, like, I don't think it takes a really long time for the game to stop getting in the way of the game being a game. So it isn't bad. I don't know how to say it. It's like, I don't know, I guess if someone's really into JRPGs, I could see them liking this. Like, I think like the actual, like, I'm playing it on easy, so I don't really get a full experience on like how the combat compares, but it's a reasonably decent game in that everything works, and there is something of a story to it. It's not anything mind-blowing, but yeah. So anyways, I'm just gonna keep playing through it, and then yeah, we should be on tomorrow around the same time, and then yeah, we'll just keep going from there. And yeah, when I move on from this one, like I said before, I'm just choosing games randomly from the Xbox Marketplace, so we'll see what the next one ends up being. But yeah, so until next time, for anyone watching, thanks for checking out the channel, and I will see you guys later. Have a good night.